Meanwhile, President Trump is tweeting the following: why is the NFL getting massive tax breaks while at the same time disrespecting our anthem, flag, and country? Change the tax law. To former NFL player Burgess Owens, actually, he's addressing tax breaks that we thought were going, that they came back. But bottom line, he doesn't think that they should be profiting one way or the other through taxpayers for behavior that he considers unpatriotic on the part of players, right? That's what it comes down to. What do you think, Burgess?
No, I think all Americans can agree on that. We can agree that people are making billions of dollars need to pay the taxes. And if I can say this, though, Neil, I'm just excited that we're now having this conversation about the NFL, about our young men in these communities. This has been going on for quite a while, and it is time just to have a really serious conversation about the root cause and answers. First of all, Americans do what we do best. We have a great heart, and there's thousands of programs out there. One Heart Project is one, for instance, that helps kids come out of juvenile system and give them hope. The kids that these Democrats have thrown away. The most important thing is we need to deal with the root cause. And the root cause is very simple. I'm going to highlight it with one word: evil. Evil is when you take away a person's hopes and dreams and future. Pure evil is when you target a race of millions and you do it for generations. What the Democratic Party has done is pure evil for generations. And at the end of the day, it's their history, it's their heart. It was a Democratic KKK that wore white hoods, bullies and cowards. It's the Democratic anarchists that wear black masks, bullies and cowards. And there's a Democratic socialist white Marxists who hide behind black socialist pundits and politicians and attack our race with anti-black policies. What we see in the black community is not by accident. And I'm glad we have this conversation because we have sorry black politicians who have been profiting off the misery instead of solving the problems. And now we can finally talk about this. We need to bring out the Black Caucus, Elijah Cummings, John Lewis, have them come on your show and talk about what they've done to help the black community over the last 10, 20 years.
Well,
and
they have come out to support
won't.
Jamil Hill, the ESPN anchor, who was sidelined for 2 weeks because of her recommending that a number of tweets that if you have a problem with the way the Dallas Cowboys treat their players and bench those that won't stand for the national anthem, go after their advertisers. 2 week suspension. We don't know whether it's paid or unpaid. What do you think of that?
Well, that's what the royalty black class does. Of course, they're going to stand for her. Understand that message that they're giving our black kids is that this country doesn't work. These are people who live in the American dream. Across the board, you see millionaires and successful CEOs, a black president, and these royalty black class are willing to tell our poor kids, this country doesn't work. We have too many racist people that are going to stand against you. And what does it do? It gives them power, it keeps them in office, and allows them to continue to push this anti-American message. So let's stand up against these guys, understand who they are. It's anti-American. I'm so glad we're having this conversation. And for proud Americans, black and white, who decided not to pay for a bad product, is showing what the free enterprise, how it really works. We don't pay for a product that stands against our country, and that's all of us. So we now have a chance during the off-season. This off-season, we're going to see a flush of income into nonprofit organizations in the black community because of the conversation we have today. And I expect these black players will take some of the millions of dollars and make sure they get back in these communities and give these kids hope.
Burgess, next time, let me know how you feel. Burgess Owens, a former NFL player. Great having you, my friend.